Hello everyone, Cesare here with more Final Fantasy XIV. We ended off last week doing the Hildebrand quest line after we finished off Leviathan. As you can see here, Miro is joining us for the today's stream as per usual. She is dressed up for the occasion. Gives us a wave. Hello Miro. Alright, so as you can see, Miro is dressed up in a special outfit that I actually just got about 15 minutes ago. And it is the Zidane tribal outfit from Final Fantasy IX. Look at that. I should get it glamored to this. Either way, I don't think I've done the glamour quest on this character, so it's not a huge deal. But for now, until I need to actually fight something, I'm going to wear this on stream. So, yeah, look at that. Naturally, we got... how do I turn that back on? There we go. We got our quest to do. We're going to start off with the Hildebrand questline again, where we left off. Last week, we were looking for the thief who steals swords or weapons after beating them up. We didn't actually catch him, but we did manage to get someone's hair back, and then their antique sword was found. But starting the quest today is Ellie, the reporter from the Mithril Eye, I think is what it's called. I don't know, it's not important. Anyway, so let me share screens with Wintrigue. Oh yeah, Silly and Intrigue are on with me as well.
Hello.
Alright, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the science of deduction. Ellie wishes to share her latest discoveries with you.
Perchance you are curious about the duelist's declared target? It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection, or was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Uldan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I not to investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I am present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I am told she is a difficult woman to please. Unfortunately, I am also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers, the sort Tuesday Camp Drybones sells. You can come along if you'd like.
Alright. I am actually too lazy to walk to Camp Drybones. I'm just going to teleport there. There we go. Isn't the Zidane outfit excellent looking on Mira?
Yeah, how'd you get that?
I had to be subscribed for 1,080 days.
Oh, right.
Alright, let's talk to Ellie, and then Silly can voice... No, I think it's a Lady Lullavel. Never mind. There's Ellie.
I had a feeling you couldn't resist the pull of a good story. Since you're here, why don't you choose the Alphic Lavender to buy? Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage.
Hang on. Was it for love or money that you killed him? That's a lady.
It was you?
Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amalja don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves for God's sakes. Or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again I ask, was it because he took from your share or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that. And yet he... Damn. I thought he did it for the money. You two. He's all yours. That could be you, silly.
Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector.
At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgar's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildebrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildebrand. We should get going. Lady Dorilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Flowers that have been rained on.
Alright, so we gotta go to Vesper Bay, pretty sure. So again, we're gonna teleport to Horizon. I would go to Limsa, but it's more expensive to go to Limsa.
Don't forget the dodo.
Alright. So we are heading out here. Thank you for the host, Wintrigue.
No problem.
So what we're going down here is we're going to Vesper Bay. We are going to play, We're looking for Lady Athlic, or Althic, to give her a lavender, or an Althic lavender to Dorilda, Lady Dorilda. That's the name. Sorry. And because she is the owner of the sword that was threatened to be stolen by our thief that we're investigating. There she is. What does Ellie have to say?
I believe you have something to present to Lady Dorilda. Go on then. Again, it's as I told the last 22 who came before, you have come looking for work. You are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed.
Althic lavender, a fragrant variety of lavender rarely found in the arid lowland regions of Thanalan.
Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect. What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out. Forgive us, Lady Dorilda. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. Ye fools! I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Yes, I read the mithril eye. I know full well of whom ye speak. It is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Ah, but you may see for yourself. Like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on my peerless inspector interlopers and despair.
Ships that pass in the night. A signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. My lady, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well, or perchance in pursuit of me?
As if I would spend a single gil on insufferable incompetence.
To be fair, you are not spending a single gil on me. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Briarden, Consulting Inspector, at your service, my lady.
Conniving Inspector?
Consulting Inspector. Rotting flesh and saltpeter. Hildebrand Manderville and Nashu Makaraka, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you've finished with these rascals.
You see, I do not want nor need your help. Briarden is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. It was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear?
My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies.
Not when spoken aloud.
Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened?
I picked up the vase and old Alec Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nofika's wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone.
You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase, all 5 of us.
All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Broyden. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there.
But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story?
Because that's my job, you imbecile.
Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away.
You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help. Understand?
Change that name. Alright, so we are going to head out there. I'm going to stop screen sharing for now. And we're going to head over to Nafika Wells, where there's a few places where we have to look for this missing vase. Oh, the twists and turns this quest line takes us. So yeah, as far as other games go right now, I may not do my stream on Monday as I had to move my movie from today to Monday. We're going to an early show. It's at 11:15 a.m. it starts, so depending on the length of it, I may be able to get a stream going around 1 a.m.-ish. Or 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
1 p.m.-ish. Man, streaming at 1 a.m. I could do it, but I don't want to.
Would not be here.
Yeah, Silly and them wouldn't be here for that. PMM might be, but she sleeps for 17 hours a day.
Literally.
This is one of the 6 hours she happens to be awake. There's 1 hour that's unaccounted for. We believe, or some scholars believe, that she just phases out of existence for that 1 hour. She isn't refuting our claims, so it must be true. I'm getting a message.
Must be.
Alright. Resting merchants. Lee, I'm gonna share screen. I need you to hang on 1 second. Share screen. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna start this one, but I have to help my coworker real quick with something.
Okay. That girl what run by earlier? Aye, I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any route. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now.
Okay, that one's done. I'm just gonna jump off the cliff here. Senman! Please voice this one as well, Silly.
A vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be downstream fairly quickly.
Okay.
Does this have anything to do with that clear-winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then.
Alright.
Mirror, so zoomed in. Scaring me.
Tiamat's least favorite thing is being zoomed in.
Flamboyant oath. A pox upon the thieving demon bird! He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A vase? I know not what you... Gah, curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger! There's something in the water at the man's feet. Not too silly.
I can't see anything.
Really? It should be sharing screen.
I see it.
I see nothing.
Alright, hang on. Okay, I did it again.
Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Dorilda over... Oh. Oh dear.
Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice.
Your search for what, pray tell?
The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that cursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase.
Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand will think of something.
Okay.
Oh, but I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my resolution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find.
Alright, let's look for vases. Precious potsherds. Why do they call them potsherds?
I don't know.
They do that a lot in this game. And it takes a while to pick up a potsherd.
Because it's precious.
I see. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
you have to be
precious is
careful.
still an ICC.
That's
How
fair.
could I have been so careless? Too silly.
Why does this feel so familiar?
Alright.
Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid. Let's have a look.
Alright, precious potsherd. All the sultans, chocobos, and all the sultan's men couldn't have put this vase back together again.
Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less after all.
The hammer, a shattered antique vase, will not deter Inspector Hildebrand from his mission.
There is but one person in all of Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A and whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmith low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no
mere goldsmith. You speak of him as if he was one would of a great warrior.
Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. He was the last shop the thieves struck, for following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the Gold Court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer, the hammer."
He sounds dangerous.
Aye, that he does, and I so enjoy the company of a dangerous man. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and this is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help.
The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome.
If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil.
Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Frog in northern Thanland. It is there we shall begin our search.
I like how you called it Blue Frog.
Why'd you say Blue Fog? Because I had a friend named Blue Frog in WoW.
It's just
Enkidu.
Enkidu is a rooster that's been painted green. Poor rooster, but that's what happens.
Enkidu best.
Alright, so we gotta go up to this quest marker here. We're doing the hammer. I'm not going to bother stopping screen shares. There'll be a little bit of latency, possibly, as I move, but shouldn't be too bad. It's not that far out here. Nashu Makaraka. Let's talk to her.
If a Doblin became a zombie, would that make it a Zomblin or a Dombie?
Okay. That's what we were all wondering. The Doblin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north.
I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around.
Maybe. Maybe. Gilgamesh. This goldsmith is not to be trifled with. I don't want to talk to you again. I want to click this. There we go. The basilisk carcass. The basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. A single blow to the head. Impressive. Hello, basilisk. And Hildebrand is at this one.
His handiwork is unmistakable. The corpse is still quite warm.
An Araman carcass.
The Doblin, the Basilisk, this Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable.
What must you do that is so terrible?
I must dance. I'm a Manderville man, doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Curthis to Thanlan, Manderville man.
I cannot avert mine eyes.
That is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good woman, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions, I must bequeath to you the Manderville.
You have learned the emote Manderville Dance. Alright, so, in case all of you are wondering, I do not know the thing you type for this, actually. But,
You can type M dance.
is it M Dance? Yeah. And this is the dance. Anyway. So, let us talk to Gilgamesh here. What manner of man can be summoned only through dance? Nashi.
Are you really going to do the Manderville? Oh, I can't wait.
And Hildebrand. Manderville man, the time has come for you to do what only a Manderville can.
We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now, you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen chimera and dance like only a Manderville can.
Okay. Fancy yourself a Manderville man. You would do what only a Manderville can? Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Manderville man. He comes. Oh ho ho! You have naught to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. But But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert! Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Manderville? If I did not teach you, then who? By the grace of Thal, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Hildebred Heliodor Maximil Manderville. "10 years, Hildebrandt, 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead?" "Son? You are Hildy's father?" "Godbert the goldsmith's a Manderville man, smithing as only a Manderville can. Oil him up and give him a tan, fit for a Manderville man."
Father, cease! Cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more, for the sake of Miss Maria.
Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. Hold your applause until the end. Byragot, guide my hammer. Look how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art?
You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value.
Nonsense! I have taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you are paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer?
Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry. An inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others, too. Innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist.
I thought you would put away the childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time.
No, I will not. I am an inspector, Father. I can be naught else.
Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation.
We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhap she will take a liking to this reimagining. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would think the opportunity to pit my skills against his. And Kido as well, I should think.
I see you too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received.
Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence! I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow anon. Mute yourself while doing that.
What?
Mute yourself while doing that. Alright, so we're going back to Vesper Bay. Alright. So we've got the vase. It is improved-ish. We met Godbert, one of the more interesting characters in Final Fantasy XIV. I was tempted to get silly to play Godbert as well. You could play
That would have been fine.
Am I playing Kido?
Yeah,
And
okay.
Kido's a she.
Yeah, you
He
can play
doesn't say
Kido.
anything though.
And Kido.
Well, give us your best cock-a-doodle-doo. Go. That's awful. That wasn't even close. That was just...
My weapon is at 48 of 240.
Excellent. You're almost caught up to me. Alright. Time to share screen. But before we start this, gonna stop the recording. Find out next time on Hildebranding, Agent of Enquiry.